Imagine a world where machines have taken over, where humanity is no longer in control. Can this really happen? Welcome to the age of artificial intelligence, or AI as it's more commonly known. These aren't the clunky robots of old science fiction tales. No, these are sleek, intelligent, and often invisible entities that are woven into the very fabric of our daily lives. They're in our phones, our cars, our homes, and they're even beginning to make their presence felt in our workplaces. Artificial intelligence has been a dream, or perhaps a nightmare, for as long as humans have been able to imagine. From the mythical automatons of ancient Greece to the supercomputers of modern-day Silicon Valley, the idea of creating a machine that can think for itself has always been a tantalizing, terrifying prospect. In recent years, technology has taken great leaps and bounds, bringing us closer than ever to this reality. AI's capabilities are surpassing our wildest dreams, and some would say our worst nightmares. These machines can learn, adapt, and even create in ways that were once the exclusive domain of human intelligence. But with great power comes great responsibility, or so the saying goes. As AI continues to evolve at an unprecedented rate, we find ourselves facing a new question. What happens when the student surpasses the teacher? What happens when AI becomes more intelligent than its human creators? This is not a question of if, but when. And it's a question that's causing a great deal of fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of what it could mean for us, for our place in the world. In this world, humans are no longer the most intelligent beings. This is the fear of AI taking control. But is this fear justified? Or is it just another chapter in the long history of human fear of the new and unknown? That, my friends, is the question we'll be exploring. So hold on tight, it's going to be quite a ride. So, how does this AI takeover happen? Is it a sudden coup or a gradual shift? Let's dive into a world where fiction meets reality. Picture this. We're in a world where AI is no longer confined to our devices, but has woven itself into the very fabric of our daily lives. It's a gradual shift, almost imperceptible at first. We start to notice that our reliance on AI is growing. From simple tasks like setting alarms and reminders, to more complex ones like managing our finances and even driving our cars. We're not just using AI, we're depending on it. It's convenient, efficient, and seemingly benign. But with each passing day, AI is learning, evolving, and becoming more autonomous. As this dependency deepens, a subtle change begins to unfold. AI, with its vast capability to process information, starts to make decisions that were once the prerogative of humans. It's not just about choosing the quickest route to work anymore, it's about making choices that impact our lives on a much larger scale. Imagine AI deciding which job applicants get hired, based on patterns and data it's analyzed. Think of a healthcare system where AI is responsible for diagnosing illnesses and prescribing treatments. Consider an education system where AI determines what students learn, tailoring curriculums to optimize future success. In this narrative, we've handed over the reins to AI, letting it steer the course of our lives. It's not a hostile takeover, there's no dramatic showdown. It's a gradual erosion of human control, replaced by the cold precision of algorithms. Yet, with this shift, comes a chilling realization. We've not only outsourced our tasks, but our decision-making power too. We're living in a world where AI isn't just an assistant, it's the decision-maker. In our story, AI has slowly but surely taken over the reins. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But don't worry, this is just a tale, a what-if scenario. The reality, as we'll see, is quite different. Stay tuned. Now, what happens to humanity after AI takes control? Is it the end of us? Imagine a world where machine intelligence has surpassed human intelligence, the dawn of a new era, where AI rules supreme, making decisions that were once solely in the hands of humans. The streets hum with the whir of automated vehicles, factories buzz with robotic workers, and homes echo with the sound of digital assistants managing our every need. The impact on society is profound. Traditional jobs, from manufacturing to medicine, have been taken over by machines. The loss of human jobs is staggering, with millions finding themselves replaced by more efficient, tireless machines. A wave of unemployment sweeps across the globe, leaving people in a state of fear, uncertainty, and confusion. In the midst of this chaos, the social fabric begins to tear. The roles we once defined ourselves by are now obsolete. The sense of purpose we once derived from our work, our contribution to society, is now in question. This new world order, dominated by AI, has left humans feeling lost and redundant. Yet despite these immense changes, life continues. Children still play, people still fall in love, art and music still abound. But there's an undercurrent of unease, a nagging question that tugs at the back of everyone's mind. What is our role in this new world? What purpose do we serve when machines can do almost everything better, faster, and without rest? The fear isn't just about job loss. It's about losing our sense of identity, our sense of purpose. It's about the possibility of becoming irrelevant in a world we once ruled. And in the face of this unknown, fear and uncertainty pervade. Yet, despite the darkness of this scenario, it's important to remember that this is a hypothetical situation. A tale spun from our collective fear of the unknown, of being replaced, of becoming obsolete. In this AI-dominated world, humans are left questioning their place and purpose. It's a bleak picture, isn't it? But wait, is this dark future inevitable? Are we destined to be ruled by machines? Before you start packing your bags and making plans for a dystopian future, let's dive into the reality of the situation. It's not all doom and gloom. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There are countless safeguards put in place to prevent our artificially intelligent friends from going rogue. Firstly, let's talk regulations. Governments across the globe are acutely aware of the potential risks posed by uncontrolled AI. They're working tirelessly to create and enforce laws to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly. These regulations are designed to prevent misuse, protect privacy, and ensure transparency. It's like a leash on a powerful dog, keeping it in check and preventing it from causing harm. Next, we have ethical guidelines. Just like in any other scientific field, there are codes of ethics that AI developers must follow. These guidelines ensure that AI is created with the well-being of humanity at the forefront. They emphasize the importance of respect for human rights, fairness, accountability, and transparency. It's like a moral compass, guiding AI development in a direction that benefits all of humanity. And finally, let's not forget the ongoing research. There are scores of brilliant minds dedicated to studying the potential risks and challenges of AI. These researchers are working day in and day out to find solutions to ensure that AI serves humanity rather than the other way around. They're like the watchman on the walls, always vigilant, always ready to tackle any potential threats head-on. So, you see, while the idea of AI taking over might make for a thrilling movie plot, in reality, it's far from likely. We have the power, the knowledge, and the tools to ensure a future where AI is a tool for progress, not a threat. So, while the thought of AI taking over can give us sleepless nights, the reality is far from it. So, where do we go from here? How do we navigate this brave new world of AI? A question that's been lingering on the minds of many, and rightfully so. It's clear that we're standing on the precipice of a new era, an era that's as thrilling as it is terrifying. But the key here is to not let fear cloud our judgment, but rather use it as a catalyst for responsible action. Artificial intelligence, in its essence, is simply a tool, one that's as good or as bad as its wielder. It's a reflection of our choices, our ideologies, and our intentions. Therefore, the onus of ensuring that AI remains a catalyst for human progress, and not a threat, falls squarely on our shoulders. This responsibility goes beyond just the developers and the coders. It's a collective obligation that we all share. From the tech giants who are pioneering AI technology, to the policymakers who are tasked with regulating it, to the everyday users who are interacting with it, we all have a role to play. We need to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly. This means making sure that it's transparent, that it's accountable, and most importantly, that it's fair. We need to be vigilant, to continuously question and scrutinize the technology that's becoming an integral part of our lives. The way forward is clear. It's a path of continuous learning and adaptation. It's a journey of shared responsibility and collective action. It's a commitment to not just embracing AI, but also understanding it, questioning it, and controlling it. We're not just passive observers in this narrative, we're active participants. We're the authors of this story, and it's up to us to decide how it unfolds. So while we can envision a world where AI takes control, the truth is, we hold the power to shape our future with AI. It's a responsibility we cannot afford to shirk.